Listen to me, and listen carefully, because what I'm about to tell you isn't some motivational quote you scroll past and forget. This is the truth most people refuse to face. This is the truth that separates the weak from the warriors, the talkers from the doers, the dreamers from the ones who wake up every single day ready to fight for their future. You want success, but you're afraid of the struggle. You want the results, but you're scared of the grind. You want to shine, but you refuse to walk through the darkness that makes champions. This world doesn't care about your excuses. It doesn't care about your pain, your struggle, your past, your heartbreak. None of it matters unless you decide to stand up and say, I'm not going to live like this anymore. Because nobody, and I mean nobody, is coming to save you. No hero, no miracle, no lucky break. You want change? Then you have to become the change. You have to wake up every single day with hunger in your stomach and fire in your heart. You have to understand that greatness is not something you inherit. It's something you build with your blood, your sweat, your discipline, your sacrifices. While the world sleeps, you work. While others doubt, you push. While they rest, you rise. Because you're not like them. You're not average. You're not fragile. You're not weak. You're a fighter. You're a warrior. And warriors don't stop when they're tired. They stop when they're finished. You see, the problem isn't that life is hard. The problem is you've been trained your whole life to choose comfort over challenge, pleasure over purpose, distractions over discipline. You've been programmed to quit when it gets uncomfortable, to retreat when it gets difficult, to step back when you should step up. Success is not about talent. I've met talented people who wasted every gift they had. It's about consistency. It's about discipline. It's about waking up with pain in your body, stress in your mind, and doubt in your heart. And still choosing to show up, still choosing to fight, still choosing to say, I'm not done yet. Everybody wants to win, but everybody doesn't want to work. And that's why the world is filled with people who had potential but never became anything beyond excuses. But you don't have to be one of them. You don't have to die with regret. You don't have to live as a shadow of what you could have been. The moment you decide to commit fully, not halfway, not sometimes, but fully, your life will change. You're one decision away from a completely different future. But that decision requires sacrifice. You have to let go of your laziness. Let go of your fear. Let go of your comfort zone. Let go of caring about what others think. Because the people who doubt you won't help you. The people who laugh at you won't save you. The people who hate on you won't feed your family. They're irrelevant. Your mission, your dream, your future. That's what matters. And here's the truth. Your future self is begging you right now, pleading with you to stop wasting your time. You have greatness inside you, but greatness means nothing if you don't activate it. If you don't train it. If you don't feed it with discipline, consistency, and action. People will call you crazy when you start grinding. They'll say you've changed. They'll say you're obsessed. Damn right you're obsessed. You have to be. Because obsession is what separates the good from the legendary. Obsessed is how you turn dreams into reality. Obsessed is how you take control of your destiny. You want to be great without being obsessed. Impossible. You want success without sacrifice. Impossible. You want growth without discomfort. Impossible. You have to be willing to do what others won't. You have to be willing to go where others fear. You have to be willing to endure storms others run from. Because on the other side of your pain is your purpose. On the other side of your struggle is your strength. On the other side of your fear is your freedom. Your life right now, whatever it looks like, is a reflection of your decisions, your effort, your discipline, or your lack of it. And the scariest part, you created it. You built it, you accepted it. But the beautiful part, you can rebuild it. You can rewrite it. You can transform it all by making a choice today. A choice to stop playing small. A choice to stop procrastinating. A choice to stop sleeping on your own potential. You weren't born to live a life of regret. You weren't born to be average. You weren't born to be another name lost in the crowd. You were born with power. You were born with purpose. You were born with the capacity to change your world. But power unused becomes weakness. Talent unused becomes regret. Potential unused becomes pain. The kind of pain that follows you for the rest of your life. You want that? Or do you want to wake up every day knowing you are becoming stronger, faster, smarter, harder to break? Because that's what discipline does. It makes you dangerous. Dangerous to your excuses. Dangerous to your limits. Dangerous to the version of you that used to settle. Dangerous to every fear that once controlled you. And the world fears people who understand their power, because when you become the kind of person who refuses to quit, there's nothing life can throw at you that you can't handle. People will try to talk you out of your dream. Not because they want to hurt you, but because they've already given up on theirs. People will call you unrealistic because they're too afraid to aim high. People will say you're trying too hard because they've never tasted ambition. But you're different. You're hungry. You're driven. You're built for more. And deep down you know it. That voice inside you, the one that keeps whispering, you can do more, you can be more, you can achieve more. That voice is telling the truth. So stop ignoring it. Stop running from it. Stop drowning it with distractions and start feeding it with action. Because if you don't take control of your life will control you. If you don't design your future, then your future will be nothing but a repeat of your past. You deserve better. You know you do. And the only way to claim that better life is to stand up, take a deep breath and say, enough is enough. I'm not waiting anymore. I'm not hoping anymore. I'm not wishing anymore. I'm working. I'm grinding. I'm building. The world is going to know my name. Not because I'm lucky, but because I refuse to give up. Listen to me, because we're not done yet. Not even close. You think greatness comes in one burst of motivation. No, greatness is built in layers. Day after day, choice after choice, battle after battle. And right now, you're in the middle of that battle. The battle between who you are and who you're trying to become. The old you is comfortable, weak, inconsistent. The old you wants to hit snooze, wants to delay, wants to wait for the right time. The old you wants to stay small because small feels safe. But the new you is hungry. The new you is dangerous. The new you doesn't care about comfort. The new you doesn't want easy. The new you wants growth, wants challenge, wants transformation. And for that, you have to kill the old you. You have to bury your excuses. You have to silence that voice that keeps whispering, let's do it tomorrow. Tomorrow is the lie that has stolen more dreams than fear ever could. You keep saying you'll start later, but later never comes. And you know it. You've lived that cycle. You've tried to change before, but you quit because it got hard. You gave up because the results didn't come fast enough. You stopped because nobody clapped for you. But champions don't wait for applause. They don't wait for support. They don't wait for permission. Champions create their own momentum. They push even when it's silent. They grind even when nobody sees. They believe in themselves even when nobody else does. And that's what you must do. You must learn to rely on your discipline, not your emotions. Your emotions will lie to you. Your emotions will tell you you're tired, that you're not good enough, that you're not ready. But discipline will carry you through the storm. Discipline will push you past the pain. Discipline will take you places motivation never could. You see, motivation is a spark, but discipline is the engine. Motivation comes and goes, but discipline stays. Motivation is for beginners, but discipline is for the chosen few. And you are one of the chosen few. The moment you start acting like it, your whole life will shift. But that shift doesn't happen by talking about IT. IT happens by working for IT. IT happens by waking up day after day and doing what needs to be done, even when you don't feel like it. Especially when you don't feel like it. That's when it counts the most. Anyone can work when they're excited. Anyone can grind when things are easy. But winners grind when it's boring, when it's painful, when it's exhausting, when it feels like nothing is changing. Winners understand that greatness is slow, that it's lonely, that it's frustrating, but it's worth it. And here's something people don't tell you. The journey to success will break you before it builds you. It will test you before it blesses you. It will shake you before it strengthens you. You will face days when you question everything. Days when you wonder if you're wasting your time. Days when you want to quit. But those are the days that matter most. Because every time you push through the doubt, you grow stronger. Every time you push through the fear, you grow braver. Every time you push through the pain, you grow harder to break. And when you become unbreakable, life becomes yours. Champions aren't born. They are built from pressure, from pain, from persistence. They are shaped by nights of sacrifice, early mornings, of discipline, and countless moments of choosing hard over easy. You think you can't do it. You've already survived so much. You've already overcome things people don't know about. You've already walked through fire and came out standing. So don't you dare underestimate yourself. Your power is bigger than your problems. Your strength is bigger than your struggle. And your future is bigger than your fear. But you have to believe it. You have to act like it. You have to walk like it, talk like it, work like it. Live like you're destined for more. And stop shrinking yourself to fit into places you've outgrown. Stop waiting for someone to save you. Stop expecting support from people who don't understand your vision. Your dream wasn't given to them. It was given to you. That fire in your chest, it's not an accident. That desire for more, it's not random. That voice telling you to step up. It's not your imagination, that it's your potential calling your name, that it's your soul reminding you who you really are. And who you are is powerful, who you are is resilient, who you are is unstoppable. But you won't reach that version of yourself by doing the bare minimum. You won't reach that version by being inconsistent. You won't reach that version by quitting every time it gets hard. You reach that version through discipline, through sacrifice, through relentless effort. You reach that version by taking responsibility for your life. No more blaming the past. No more blaming circumstances. No more blaming people who hurt you. No more blaming luck. Your life is in your hands now. Your future is in your control. Your destiny is waiting for you to grow into it. But destiny doesn't come to the lazy. It doesn't come to the hesitant. It doesn't come to those who keep saying, one day. It comes to the committed. It comes to the obsessed. It comes to those who show up every single day, even on their worst days. You want to win big? Then you have to work big. You have to dream big. You have to sacrifice big. You can't expect a legendary life with minimum effort. That is not how champions are made. The universe rewards the relentless. It rewards the focused. It rewards the discipline. So tell me, are you ready to become that version of yourself? Are you ready to stop being the spectator of your life and start being the creator of it? Because the moment you decide, I'm all in, everything changes. Do you hear me? Everything changes. Your energy changes, your habits change, your mindset changes, your environment changes, your results change. But it begins with one choice: to stop giving up on yourself. Stop settling for less. Stop living like your dreams don't matter. Because they do. And you know they do. Your future self is watching you right now, hoping, begging that you don't quit this time, hoping you finally commit, hoping you finally rise. And you will, because deep down, you know you're capable of more. You know you're built for more. You know you're meant for more. So lock in, focus up, and remember this: the world doesn't give you what you want, it gives you what you're willing to fight for. Listen carefully, because this is the part most people never reach. This is where everything in your life can change. If you let it. Up until now, we talked about hunger, we talked about discipline, we talked about the mindset of champions. But now we're going deeper. Now we're going into the part of your soul that's been silent for too long. The part of you that knows you're destined for more, but has been trapped behind fear, doubt, distractions, and excuses. You've been living below your potential for years. You know it. I know it. You've had moments where you felt unstoppable, moments where you felt powerful, moments where you felt like greatness was in your hands. But you let life pull you back. You let people's opinions slow you down. You let failures break your confidence. You let fear steal your future. But listen to me. Your life does not have to continue like that. You can flip the script. You can rewrite your story. You can build a version of yourself that even your past self would be shocked to see. But you need to understand something very important. Transformation doesn't happen when it's convenient. It happens when it's necessary. And right now, your future is calling. You know you can't keep living the same year over and over. Again, you want a new life, but you're stuck in old patterns, old habits, old environments, old mindsets, and nothing changes until you change. You want discipline, then you need to remove the distractions that are killing it. You want confidence, then you need to start keeping the promises you make to yourself. You want success, then you need to act like someone who deserves success, not someone who waits for it. You keep saying you want a better future, but your actions look like your past. You keep saying you want to grow, but you're still watering your fears instead of your dreams. You keep saying you want to win, but you're still giving energy to things that make you lose. You need to cut off the things that drain you. Cut off the people who doubt you. Cut off the habits that weaken you. Cut off the excuses that lie to you. Because excuses are nothing but stories that keep you broke, weak, and average. Your excuses have stolen enough from you that don't let them steal your future too. You have to. Understand this. Life is going to test you, that it's going to hurt you, that it's going to challenge you more than you think you can handle. But every test is an invitation to grow. Every struggle is a chance to rise. Every failure is shaping the warrior inside you. But only if you keep moving forward. Most people quit right before they break through. They give up because the pain gets heavy, not knowing that on the other side of that pain is their power. You can't quit now that you've come too far, that you've survived too much, that you've fought too many battles, that you've carried too many scars to stop here. Your scars aren't signs of weakness. They're evidence of your strength. Evidence that you didn't fold. Evidence that you didn't break. Evidence that you're still here, fighting. And if you're still breathing, you still have time. You still have a chance. You still have a purpose left to fulfill. But you have to claim it. You have to step into it. You have to rise with force, with focus, with fire. Because the world doesn't care about your potential. It only responds to your action. I'm telling you right now. Stop waiting for motivation. Stop waiting for someone to push you. Stop waiting for the perfect moment. There is no perfect moment. You create the moment. You create the opportunity. You create the breakthrough. You create the version of yourself you want to become. You create everything through your decisions, your discipline, and your daily effort. And hear me clearly, nobody is going to understand your journey. Not everyone is going to support you. Not everyone is going to believe in you. And that's okay, because your dream is not a conference call. Your dream is not a group project. Your dream is a contract between you and the highest version of you. And you owe it to yourself to sign that contract with your effort every day. You owe it to yourself to wake up early. You owe it to yourself to study harder. You owe it to yourself to train consistently. You owe it to yourself to grind even when nobody is watching. You owe it to yourself to become the person you were meant to be. Stop telling yourself you have time. You don't. You don't know how many days you have left. You don't know how long your window will stay open. You don't know when your opportunity will come. And if you're not prepared when it does, it will pass you by. That's why you must work now. While others sleep, you work. While others waste time, you grow. While others talk, you execute. While others dream, you build. You want to be different? Then do what different. People do. Be disciplined when others are lazy. Be focused when others are distracted. Be committed when others quit. Be consistent when others fall off. Be fearless when others are controlled by fear. And most importantly, believe in yourself when nobody else does. Because belief is the birthplace of greatness. No champion in the world started with certainty. But they started with belief. A small spark inside them that whispered, I can do this. And that whisper grew louder every time they took action. That whisper turned into confidence. That confidence turned into power. That power turned into legacy. And that is what you are capable of. That is what's inside you. That is what's waiting to be unleashed. But you must take the chains off your potential. You must free yourself from your own limitations. You must stop living like your dreams are too big. No dream is too big for the person willing to work for it. You want a new life? Earn it. You want respect? Earn it. You want success? Earn it. You want freedom? Earn it. Nobody is going to hand you greatness. You have to take it. You have to fight for it. You have to bleed for it. You have to sacrifice for it. You have to wake up every single day and pursue it like your life depends on it, because in many ways it does. Your future depends on what you do today. Your success depends on what you choose today. Your transformation depends on how hard you push today. So stop holding back. Stop hesitating. Stop waiting. Start moving. Start grinding. Start becoming. And remember this, you are not average. You are not weak. You are not meant to live a life of regret. You are powerful. You are capable. You are chosen. You are destined for greatness. Now act like it. Stand up straight. Lift your head. Breathe deep. And step into your future with the mindset of a warrior. Because this world doesn't belong to the lucky. It belongs to the disciplined. It belongs to the relentless. It belongs to those who refuse to quit. And you are one of them. So go claim what's yours. The world is waiting for your greatness.